What's up, everyone? Back for another video, and today I'm going to talk about a supplement called creatine, and I'm also going to talk about a SARM called RAD150. So before we get into it, let me remind you that this is for entertainment purposes only, and you should not listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about, and nothing I say in this you should do. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's get into the natural supplement of creatine. So, creatine, it is not a steroid, it is not anything that is negative. It actually is created in the body naturally. It is what makes our muscles use energy, and that energy that we use is called ATP. So, by taking creatine, you're able to take the used ATP, which turns into ADP, and recycle that ADP into ATP, which allows you to have more energy and able to lift longer and therefore making your muscles bigger. That's what everybody wants to do, is get bigger muscles. Everybody wants to be fit and in the best shape they can possibly be in. So, by supplementing with creatine, you can do that. It is 100% safe. It's the most research supplement out there for working out, being athletic, anything you want to consider with that, you should be taking creatine. Anybody from the age of 15 all the way up to 85 can take this stuff with no adverse effects. So I've heard that you can get uh, like go bald with it. It's not true. You'll go bald if it's in your genetics and you're predisposed to that. Then you can go bald. Creatine will not make you bald. The other lie that I hear out there is that it will make you bloated and put on water weight. Now, creatine does connect to water, but it doesn't make you look bloated like if you were taking something like D-ball. That's going to make you look like the Michelin Man. So, creatine, what it does is when it takes that used ATP and makes it back into ADP, creatine sits on the inside and outside of your muscle wall. It goes back and forth like a two-way street. So it's not sitting under your skin, making you get bloated and look like you're just full of fucking water. It does not do that. I personally take creatine and I just take basic monohydrate 5 grams a day, and that is it. Put a little bit in my pre workout and a little bit in my shake at the end of it, just to replenish what I have used before my workout and to help replenish what I've used after. It will help with your recovery. You won't be as sore as long. You'll feel more, I don't know, more like you could go again after taking creatine when you work out. So I have no problem with anybody taking creatine. I've taken it for a long time. I go on and off. It's just when I feel like I want to take it, I take it. But it is one of those things that you kind of need to take it every day in order to see the effects of it. Once your body gets fully saturated with it, the excess that you have will just be disposed of naturally. It's not just going to sit there, or if you take 20 grams a day, you'll get 20 grams more. That's not the way it works. Just stick with the 5 grams of monohydrate every day and you're good. No reason to front load it, because if you do that, you can run into some stomach issues, and it's not a big deal. It goes away once you just drop the dose down to the 5 grams. You're good to go after that. So again, creatine, take it. Nothing harmful about it. Just know that it's completely natural and anybody can use it. Men, women, children, not children, but teenagers and 15, 16, they could take it and it wouldn't have any effects on the rest of their life. So the other thing I wanted to get into today was a SARM, which is nicknamed RAD150, which technically it's called TLB50. It is a estrogen derivative of RAD140 made by Radius. RAD150, not made by the same company, but It mimics it so much that it's basically the cousin of it. It is just a little better. So what they did was they took RAD 140 and they esterified it and got rid of a little bit of the downsides of the RAD 140 and made RAD 150 with a lot of the positives and less negatives. So that's why it is called RAD 150. It is mimicking RAD 140, except it's just slightly better. The anabolic rating on this is a 90 to 1. And if you know anything about that, testosterone is a 100 to 100. So with this being a 90 to 1, it's a little less potent than they say testosterone is, with way less side effects. Now, once you get into higher doses, side effects do come in. So if I was you, the dose that I stuck around was 20 milligrams. I did jump up to 25 and I didn't have anything really go wrong with me. I did start out low since it's brand new, and I started out with 15. And after a week, seeing no side effects whatsoever from it, I jumped up to 20, and then towards the end of the cycle, I jumped up to 25. So for this, the half-life is 48 hours. You do not have to take it every day. Just take it the same time every other day, and you're good to go. Keep those blood levels even, and you should be fine. You won't have a huge spike or a huge decline. Take it to as close as the same time you can every day. So I did look up into this and try to find as much as I could out there on it. Now, there's not a ton out there on this, but it will help you in, I wouldn't necessarily put it in a bulking cycle because your gains are going to be more lean and dry. It's not going to do what like LGD 4033 does. It does hold a lot of water to it. I actually loved LGD. It made me look really full. So I do like that supplement a lot. But RAD 150 is by far my favorite so far besides Cardarine. But that's not really SARM, but that's for another video. So with this, I would use it in a recomp, in a cutting cycle. It will help with your recovery, your strength. You might even see your sex drive go up. RAD 150. So I wrote some stuff down. I kind of got to look over it too as I talk because it was a lot going on when I looked at this stuff. So if you're looking for a more lean physique, then this is definitely going to be a SARM that you could take. And I would say the length of it, of your cycle, I would go 10 to 12 weeks. Wouldn't really push it past the 12 weeks. And since it's a half-life of 48 hours, you can make a bottle go a lot longer than you would with, let's say, LGD, where you have to take it every single day, or Cardarine. So RAD 150, if you're interested in it, leave a comment below. If you have any questions about creatine, which I don't think anybody should nowadays, but just in case some people out there don't know, the side effects or anything of what I'm talking about, leave a comment below, hit the like button, subscribe, do everything you're supposed to do. If you leave a comment, I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can, and I might even answer it in the next video. So hope everybody has a great day out there, and I'll see you next time around. Peace.